Introducing first in the corner to my right, from Hackettstown, New Jersey, Deonna Purrazzo. Her opponent in the corner to my left, from Asbury Park, New Jersey, she is the bad, bad girl, Penelope.
DC back on the mic, along with Bryce Remsburg. DC going to be calling this match, a Women's Wrestling Revolution showcase here at Beyond Wrestling. Powerbomb TV pregame. Prior to Far Beyond Wrestling, we see the bad, bad girl, Penelope Ford, going to be going up against a world-traveled Deonna Purrazzo. And of course, one half of Penelope, the J part, Joey Janela, is going to be headlining Far Beyond Wrestling tonight against AR Fox. Anything can happen. It's Worcester. Nobody's keeping tabs.
It's a free-range chaos going on here. Everywhere I turn my head, I see Deonna Purrazzo's name. A pleasure to see her perform live here this afternoon in Worcester.
And they're giving this match away for free?
Insane. Who's the boss? I got to talk to him. We got to get him on the line here. Get him on the horn. This is insane. But a very nice hammerlock applied by Purrazzo. A first-time meeting, if I'm not mistaken. And Penelope Ford, nice go behind, maybe looking to graduate to the wrist here. A headlock of her own for the time being.
This isn't going to be the best strategy from Penelope Ford. I mean, she might want to show off her chops, but she's not going to be able to match the technical prowess of Deonna Purrazzo, and she's going to have to bring some of that controlled chaos to try and keep a step above Deonna Purrazzo. Right now, I mean, her arms barred up, not really a submission predicament, jockeying for position, I mean, at least with the wherewithal to try and shrug Deonna off, but look how smart Deonna is, counter for the counter.
Time for those matrix moves. Averts the knee drop wisely done by Penelope Ford. You can see all kinds of amazing action like this at the next Women's Wrestling Revolution event, October 8th, Providence, Rhode Island, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it's going to be the final wrestling event at Aurora, unfortunately closing their doors, and all of the Women's Wrestling Revolution shows at Aurora have been unbelievable. We saw Deonna Purrazzo picking up the biggest victory of her career over Awesome Kong at The Show Must Go On, which you can check out at youtube.com/BeyondDemand and SmartMark Video. Of course, Deonna Purrazzo is going to be going one-on-one with Mia Yim for the first time ever. Adios Aurora on October 8th, so definitely check that out if you're in the area.
World-traveled competitors right here under one roof at Beyond Wrestling / WWR. Nothing like it. If you're joining us for free, as we said, tell a friend, hop on over to powerbomb.tv, 20-day free trial with promo code BEYOND. That starts at $3.30. This part is free. The rest can be free for you. Have a Beyond PPV party, hashtag Beyond IPPV. All day we doing this here, Worcester style.
Plus there's so many shows that you can catch up on, already on Powerbomb TV. PCW in the UK just broadcasting an event Friday. So, I mean, Powerbomb TV right now is the industry leader when it comes to independent wrestling streaming.
That's right.
And we want to talk about industry leaders. I think that's Deonna Purrazzo. I think for my money, I think that she's the very best women's wrestler on the scene right now. It's a huge, huge test for Penelope Ford, who's going to hopefully try and make it out today without having her arm broken.
That's right. She can learn so much just being in the ring with her, bringing pretty much everyone up to her level. But when she hooks on that Fujiwara armbar, that can be curtains in a hurry. The little bit I've seen of Purrazzo, that is a deadly move, and she applies it like no one else on the scene right now.
Well, Penelope needs to be playing a little bit better defense. This is a much different match than obviously when Penelope wrestled the Hit Squad back in this very building back in March. That's a bit of a different match than wrestling Deonna Purrazzo in a singles match.
I would say so.
Penelope came out on top in that affair, so I'm not going to count Penelope out yet. And here we see a reversal. I mean, Penelope's an incredible athlete, as you can see right there. Very nimble, very agile.
Got to be some just gymnastics history in her. Looking for a Northern Light suplex now, but Purrazzo basing her weight. Nicely done.
Oh, look at that. Keeping the arm behind her, trying to go after it. Penelope having trouble keeping those fingers clenched, and now Deonna right after the arm once again. Systematically
destroying Penelope Ford. Make sure there's no more front handsprings. No way. This can dislocate an elbow, DC.
Oh! Referee's going to check on Penelope right now. She's clenching that arm. You can see the pain etched on her face.
You heard the snap on that one all the way up here at the commentary area. She does not want to give up. She wants to keep going. It's her choice. Referee's discretion. This one's going to continue, perhaps just as with one arm in use of Penelope Ford. Nice jawbreaker, creating some distance.
This is what Penelope needs to do. Stick and move. Strike from a distance. I mean, not enough strength in that arm. I mean, that was a mistake. The reversal of the whip, but she was able to propel herself over Purrazzo, and it looks like the arm is holding out here. Great handspring combination elbow in the corner. Again, Penelope relying on her speed. And now extending that leg. Just kicking Deonna Purrazzo practically out of the ring.
Basically crumbling, just trying to get away. Excellent strategy there by Ford, pushing her into the middle of the ring, trying to capitalize on that contact as fast as possible. And you can see what I can see. Purrazzo's face, she is not with it. She is not in this match right now. Penelope Ford needs to go deeper into that playbook and figure out something else and put it away as soon as possible, because who knows how long an advantage like this can last with a world-traveled, world-class athlete such as Deonna Purrazzo.
Bryce, I'm going to ask you a question. How long have you been involved in professional wrestling?
15 long years.
Okay, and you've seen your fair share of women's shows, correct?
Certainly have.
Can you ever picture an all-women's card where the fans were as close to the action as they are here at Beyond Wrestling and Women's Wrestling Revolution?
I cannot.
Well, my point to that is that the energy in the room is palpable, and that could be something that Penelope Ford can feed off of to try and block the pain. I mean, these fans have seen her perform some unbelievable stunts. I mean, she's got them in her corner. Now looking to rebound off the ropes, looking for the ace crusher way out of position. The fans can't help you there, Penelope.
Oh, that's that armbar I discussed. There was a hesitation of a nanosecond, and that's all that she needed to apply the submission and gain the tap-out victory this afternoon.
Deonna is dangerous.
By submission, Deonna Purrazzo.